training of these models a little bit more expensive than the other one.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's much more difficult. In fact, it's an unsolved academic problem as well. Like, how do you even evaluate speech? How do you even create a speech data set? How do you even label a speech data set? Everyone has a very, very different new way of doing this. This is unlike other fields. Like, for example, computer vision, there is a fairly standard task called object detection, object
Yeah.
classification, generation, right? But here, there are so many even the academic metrics are not very well robust. We have no good way of saying how the model gets better over time. And these are some of the interesting frontier problems that our team is trying to solve.
And the same goes with research as well, right? There is not a lot of deep tech research yet on the field of speech. And basing a small team, probably you are like 10, 15-ish team size as far as right. So how
Yeah.
do you manage to get deep technical knowledge? What is the source of your information? Because I think you guys are running the community of the Discord where you are kind of like modulating everything. So there must be a way for you guys to learn and the whole team to absorb more information to do this cutting edge technology. So can you just say something on that?
Yeah. See, we have some of the smartest engineers in the world. Like, we are a very, very, I would say, underrated team. The kind of people we have people who have never been to college and have been training neural networks since they were 15, 16. Even after that, this is not a solved problem for us as well. The way to solve it is to constantly experiment and to question every single fundamental thing. We go, like, we look at papers, we say, okay, the author has written this, but is that really true? Let's try it out. Let's see what are like all the corner cases which the author is not willing to talk about, and let's see why that fails and how can we improve upon it. So we are very, very first principle thinkers. We are very, very, like skeptical about what has been published, and we try to always come up with new approaches to solve these things. A lot of breakthroughs on our end have happened on synthetic data, where we've been able to fairly generate robust data sets to train real-time models that were never even like created by humans. That has been a breakthrough that we have achieved through this fundamental thinking. Another like really good thing that we have achieved is like distillation and making these models fairly small but still robust. Most of the neural networks these days are over parameterized because they tend to like LLMs tend to become great at storing more and more information and making sense out of it. But when you are doing very, very specific tasks like text to speech, you really don't need all the information in the world to do that. You just need some nuances around speech and some nuances around grammar and so on that needs to be learned by the model. So we focus on making small models work very well with synthetic data, and that has helped us achieve the results that we have today.